Hello, everyone, and welcome to another truly terrible experience. It is morning, and I am finally home. Today, we have got some interesting ideas, so I hope you'll enjoy them. Good morning, villagers. We are going to do a couple of projects, one of which involves the catalysts that we brought back from our time at the ancient city. And yeah, because we're going to need to get a bunch of Sculk for a project that we are going to be building inside our giant tube where the mangrove tree breaker is. And later on, we will check to see who's left alive in the villager games. So we are here at our XP farm. And if you recall, we have 2 zombie spawners, both of which are in range when we stand in this general vicinity. And I thought I would take advantage of the fact that we have all these zombies to install a little room to be able to create Sculk for our future projects. So, without further ado, we are going to clear out another room of space. This one's a little bit smaller than the previous one, so that's good. Alrighty then, this is the room's shape. We got a 13 by 13 room. And I'm not sure how far down I want to go yet, so I've only gone down 2 so far. So basically, this floor is going to be a place where we produce Sculk. And we got a little bit of redstone work to do before that, and we got to divert these. Wow, that's a lot of zombies. Well, I can always spruce up my pickaxe. All right, we are back. I've got the room roughed in. A couple of things still to go, but then there's the all the structure that we have to put in. So why don't we get started on that? Here's all the resources we're going to need. All right, so hello, zombie. I managed to divert the zombie. Actually, let me show you that. So right here we have a lever which is attached to a torch tower. The torch tower goes up into my waterworks. So what basically happens is the zombies are spawned with the spawners. They fall down into a trench back at the back of the room there. They slide across, and then they get shot up in a water elevator up to basically a passageway up there, and then they drop straight down here. However, we also want them to drop straight down here. So at the top, we've got 2 pistons, one that blocks the water stream from coming down, and one that blocks the water stream from going this direction. So basically they're inverted. So every time you do this, you now allow them to come down here, but you're blocking their path to here. And when you do this, you now allow them to drop here, and they're blocked from coming down here. So yeah, we basically got a diverter put up in the waterworks up there. The heart of the system, let's start over here, is basically a stone generator. We've got a piston, and then we've got water buckets. So whenever lava hits a full water block, that water block turns into a stone. And if you have two water sources side by side like that, with a space in the middle, the water is going to form a full block in the middle. So in each of these corners, we're going to put a piston, which ultimately will shove the block out in this direction. The water blocks, or the water on either side, forming the source in the middle. And on top is going to be the lava. So let me just get these in place first. So if we come around here, we've got, I had to redirect my stairs, which go down to the bottom of the water column. I don't know if I've actually shown this off. Sometimes this area can get clogged with, well, not so much the babies. I'm not concerned about them. But the chicken jockeys, they can get stuck in here, which is really annoying. And then everyone backs up. If it's the little guys, it's no big deal. But yeah, the chicken jockeys are a big pain in the butt. So we had to make a little spot down here to knock them out, destroy them, get them out of the way so that things could continue on. Now, we've got our water source there. What we're going to do is make sure I have my block ready, because I'm going to be placing one right there. We're going to place the lava. The lava is going to flow over this water block. That water block is going to turn into stone, which is fine for now. It's just going to sit there. But when we power this piston, it's going to push that block out. And when it retracts, the water is going to form a brand new full block. It's going to touch the lava, and the lava is going to turn it to stone. Now, it's important to keep the lava and the water apart. So the lava is what's going to be flowing onto the solid water block. So let's get that in place now. So we're going to put lava there, block there. Lava there, block there. Here we go. I'm going to put those a little closer together. I don't trust myself. Lava, block. Lava, block. Lava, block. I don't want to burn to death. All right, here we go. Lava, block. Hooray. Ah, there, now you heard it. So now what's happened is we've formed a stone block. Hooray. We're going to do the same in all four corners. Cool, so we have all four stone blocks in place, which is great. These are going to be squirting out the sides in all four corners, but then we need a way to shove them into the middle here. And that's where we're going to have a row of pistons all along here and on the other side. So as the stone comes out, one at a time, these pistons are going to be pulsed to shove it towards the middle. So basically what you'll end up with is a big old floor of stone, which is going to be great. Under the stone is where we're going to be putting our many hoppers. Is all of the stuff from the floor is going to flow into, oh, there we go, into this barrel. If we have a stone floor and we have a catalyst or two in here, and we drop zombies, which are noisy, down here onto the stone floor, it's going to convert the stone into Sculk and other things. And then we come in with our high-powered diamond hoe that we got at the ancient city, and we go, get rid of it all. It all is going to get picked up in the hoppers, and it's going to be sent straight to that barrel, while the floor of stone gets rehealed automatically. And that's it. It's as simple as that. So let's get the rest of this installed with the hoppers first, and then the redstone that's going to pulse all of these bits and pieces to make the floor. So yeah, we'll get back to you when we're at that point. All right, let's see what happens. So if we flip this on, then we flip it off, we should get, here's nothing. Interesting. Okay, we've got it almost done. Let's go through the, basically how it works. The way the redstone unfortunately lined up is my little pillar that I was using to hold up my my little killing platform here, I had to remove because I needed to put my my lever here that runs this entire system. It just happened to land right there, which is unfortunate. But this lever is connected to basically everything. Let's go downstairs. Start over here. So the lever powers this block, which powers this repeater, which then powers this line of redstone. On the other side of this wall, there's another line of redstone. And what it's doing is powering this torch off so that the piston that's behind this block is retracted. When we turn the system on, it's currently in the off mode, that torch will turn on. This piston will extend, filling this hole here. That will allow a pulse of power to go through the block, into the other side, and out this side. And what that will do is just keep going around and around and around until you power it back on, which is actually turning it off. And that will pulse down the side here. That will pulse over here. And each of those pulses then meet their little extenders over here, which pulse this way. And basically, it's a mirror image on both sides. So this one also has the exact same situation on this side. There's a piston back there, which pushes the block in. And you get a cycle of pulses going around and around. And that causes the pistons to do their thing. So let's turn it on, watch it from above, and then come down and see how the pulsing works. Power it on, and now you can see it's creating stone in each of the corners, and then it's getting shoved into the middle. So let's go downstairs, watch it work. There, now you can see the block has been pushed forward by the piston because that torch is now on. On the other side is exactly the same thing going on. You can see that we've got a nice little circle of power going around and around and around. Each time it comes out, it zaps all the way down to the end. Oh, you can hear that the pistons aren't going. That means we have a full floor of stone. Wow, that's awesome. That was quick too. So now we can just shut that off. We don't need it pulsing the whole time. And when we go down to break the Sculk, once we have that going, then the great thing is the floor will kind of just heal itself as we're cutting the Sculk out. Now I just have to kind of light this place up a little bit, make sure that it's spawn proof because we don't need anyone else spawning down there, and get the catalyst blocks from the ancient city. So that is our next task. Yeah, we are back in the ancient city. I came back via the Woodland Mansion. It's not too far from the Woodland Mansion, but I want to get here directly. So we are going to create a small portal. One day I'd like to make a really big portal. Inside that portal, so it looks really, really cool. Oh, that poor glow squid. Anyways, let's build our little portal in there, map where it is, go up on the roof, and you know the drill. Oh. Is there a middle to this thing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 19, 20. No. Why would you make it even, Mojang? Why? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, and 3. Portal created. Now we just need to figure out where our coordinates are going. Right, we've got the coordinates set. This is the place for the ancient city, and it gives you an idea of how close to the Woodland Mansion it actually is compared to, say, the Mushroom Island or our home way off there in the distance. So let's light it up and let's hope it connects. We're at the very top of the Nether, and it's basically at the very bottom of the world, so let's hope this works. Ta-da! Ta-da! That is awesome. We are officially linked to our ancient city, and I gathered a bunch of stuff before heading out, and so we've got everything we need, including the Sculk catalyst, which is what we need for our farm. So let's go finish the farm, and then we shall... Oh, I've also got the diamond hoe. Yeah, we'll get it done, and then we will go move on to another thing that I want to show you. All right, we are back at the zombie farm. I've got the diverter on for XP mode, and so they're falling here and dying. Oh, good, more zombie flesh. As opposed to dying in here, because we got to install these catalysts, these Sculk catalysts. So I don't want to put it on the floor, because I want to be able to zip through here without worrying about hitting them. And I don't know exactly the best spot. So I think maybe in from the wall a bit. 1, 2, 3. I put there and there. Is that gonna work? Let's see. Where's the center of the room? Center room is here, right? Right? Yeah, that's the center of the room here. 1, 2, 3. Is 3 blocks far enough apart? Here and 1, 2, 3 on the diagonal. So if I put one on top of each of those gravel blocks, should that work? Well, I guess we're going to find out. Here we go with our trial run. Let me switch the diverter over. These guys are really noisy, so let's kill them. Some peace and quiet. And look, it's already begun. We've already got zombies going through the other way down onto this floor, and whoa, did you see that? So yeah, basically when they die, their experience points cause the catalyst to react to it, and the catalyst then creates Sculk all over the floor. Wow, it spreads quickly. So the idea here is I'm going to let basically the whole floor... oh, look at that. It actually changes deep slate as well. That's interesting. We might want to change the walls to cobble deep slate, because I'm pretty sure it doesn't change those. Whoa! Now we've got a one of those Sculk sensors. But yeah, we basically just have to wait for a little bit for all that Sculk to spread everywhere. And you know what? I'm not even sure what would happen if a Shrieker appeared. This could be an interesting little experiment we're going to have. Okay, let's turn the system on. And now it should be pulsing, except because the stone is fully full. The pistons can't push against it. But as soon as I do this... Whoa! You see how that works? You know, the floor can almost keep up, which is awesome. Wow. And just like that, it's completely healed. That is crazy. I think we're too far away from the zombie spawners here. Oh. Mostly too far away from the zombie spawners. We're not going to get too many drops while we're actually in here, which is probably good, because I would like to clear it out before I actually have more fall down. That's really cool. Let's let it run again for a little bit. I really think I'm going to change the walls here to cobble instead, so that we don't get this spreading effect going into everything. At least I'm pretty sure cobble deep slate, it won't spread to that, because it doesn't spread to regular cobblestone. Okay, we let it run for quite a while. I'm going to turn the diverter off. Boop. I'm a little nervous. A little nervous about that guy. Hi. Does it act like the other ones? Oh, cool. You can see... Oh, hello. You can see that, yeah, the cobble that I changed it out to definitely prevents... A little bit of stone at this end. Definitely prevents it from going outside the structure, although it does go up on the roof, apparently. Interesting. So, shush you guys. Will that shrieker go off if I walk? Let's find out. Oh, it does. It does. All right, we need to deal with that shrieker. Hang on. Hang on. We can breathe easy again. All right, let's get rid of these. And let's cut open the floor. And yeah, I'm not sure why these didn't get filled in. And yet the ceiling did. Looks like we're going to have to put cobblestone on the ceiling as well. Oh, and I missed a spot. Darn it. All right, let's clear this and see what happens. That's it. And it's back to... let me get this bouncy little block. There we go. And we're back to a solid floor. Wow. Okay. This project is awesome. We are going to get so much Sculk. Let's go take a look at where we're at so far. It's going to be flowing in. Let's pop that over there. Might as well put that in there and that in there and that there. Yeah, look at that. We're already got lots. So this project is done. Let's move on to some other things. I'll replace the roof in the future. But yeah. Shush. Let's get out of here. Okay, hi guys. Everyone's trying to get into my house. Particular reason why, perhaps? I had to remove the door. So there's actually 2 trapdoors there now. Because, well, I decorated my house. And boy, those guys really, really, really like... They want to go in and see. But actually, no, they're trying to get to their workbenches that they decided to adopt. Let's look in a window for a second, shall we? Maybe these guys will go to bed soon. See, look how beautiful it is in there. Okay, come on, get out of the way. Come on, let me through. Okay, obviously we are going to have to wait till nighttime. You pain in the butts. Now that the villagers are finally gone, I can show off my house, which we glanced in the window earlier when we couldn't get in. But now, here's the big reveal. Did a lot of work decorating. We got the statue's armor stand book, which allows us to do a bit of armor stand magic. Got some bread on a cutting board by the kitchen here. We got some cake and some stews and a pumpkin pie. Some other little bits and bobs. My armor gets to stand in front and center here at the door whenever I'm ready to go. We have a clock to tell us the time. The villager game beds are tucked away in here, and all my stuff is here as well. We brought our parrot from the bay, finally, and put him onto the jukebox so he can dance whenever we play some music. Got a little bucket of milk here in the corner for the kitty cats. We got 2 of them. They came into the house while I was decorating, and sure enough, had to name them. So we got some fish, and actually, I didn't buy it from that guy, but I probably should have. Got some fish, fed them, and now we gotta just name them. Actually, that would be a good point in the comments. If If you guys have a name for my lovely little black cat and my other calico cat over here, let me know, and I will slap a name tag on them, and we will have 2 more named creatures in our world besides Jack and Gus, the dogs outside. Got our little living room area with a coffee table and nice view out the window. A bit more storage back here. Got our brewing stand, which I'm actually using to make splash water potions. No, not even potion, I guess. It's just splash bottles of water. And I'll show you that in a second. We got a, we got a heavy core at one of the trial chambers. So I thought I'd put that on display. And, of course, the cat likes to be up high. In here, we've got various music discs that we have got. I got the one from the ancient city here. And, we'll maybe play one of those at some point and get the parrot dancing. This is really cool. I like this part here. Underneath, there's a campfire. And we've got 2 dispensers, one on each side, powered by these pressure plates. And over here, we got these splash bottles of water. And the idea is we got fire charges here, splash bottles of water. We can actually pretend to cook, which is so much fun. So now we've lit the fire. Here we go. If only I had a chimney. That's something I probably should put in as a chimney. But anyways, you can hear we're cooking away. We're making some food. I guess if I actually had some meat and some charcoal in here, we could have probably actually made some food. And then when we want to extinguish it, poof, we turn the oven off, and we're good to go. So that's a fun little bit of detail that we have in our kitchen. Upstairs is the bedroom and sitting room. Got lots of books. I've got books here for our depth strider right now, but in the future, we're going to have other enchanted books stored in our carved bookcases. Our bed. We've got some more armor stand stuff going on here. And eventually I'll put some items in the chest beside my bed. Otherwise, it's just a nice little sitting area to enjoy our view of the temple and the rest of our village. It's very, very cozy in here, and I really, really like what I've done with the place. Let's just have a good old sit down in our house. It's a nice spot. It's comfortable. And it's also safe. Mobs aren't going to get in here. Neither are the villagers. Let's pop a disc in, see if we can get the pair. I don't know, cat, other side. The other side's kind of scary. Let's try cat. Home sweet home. Boy, after the last couple of weeks of adventuring, this is nice to come home and relax in my house. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Well, we should probably check on the villagers, speaking of villagers, and see how the villager survival games is going. So nice. This carpet trick here prevents mobs and other things from going into the nether. They get confused because there's multiple carpets and is it a drop, isn't it a drop? But anyways, the villagers would stand here and go, we spin around on this one spot, which is really dumb. And then they would never get to bed. Other ones would stand at the back here thinking they're almost in bed and just get stuck. So I put fences all around the outside of this silly temple until the villager games are done. Because putting the beds under the temple is probably a bad idea. All right, villager survival games. Let's see how we're going. I've been in the area a little while, couple of nights, and let's see. It looks like everyone over here is in their beds. Interesting. Okay. Let's head over to the other side here. Ooh, a white cat. Yeah. Everybody here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We still have all of our villagers. That is actually kind of unexpected. I don't know what to say. Hey, Jack. Okay, well, I think what we're going to have to do then is make the villager survival games a touch more spicy. I have some ideas to maybe accelerate the villager survival games a little bit, but I'm going to save that to another episode. Ah, yeah. This is the life. This is the life. We built our cool Sculk farm today. Got to build a portal in the nether to get to our ancient city. That's another project we're going to have to do soon is get those portals covered up with some sort of cool facade. We're also going to need to get a gold farm going because I don't have any gold left. So that's another project that we have to think about in the near future. And yeah, I'm just happy to have my house nice and decorated. I hope you like what it looks like. If you have any suggestions to add to it, let me know in the comments. It's kind of fun to play with those armor stands, although, you know, they are a bit of a challenge to get into place, that is for sure. But it just adds a bit more life to the room, and I really like that. But for now, I think I'm going to call it an end to the video, and we are going to have to say goodbye. So we will see each other again real soon. Bye-bye for now.